Welcome, Vintage Follies audience. We are Rick and Mortar, and my friend Nash from Mississauga, Ontario, and I'm Sue from Hamilton, Ontario, and we're coming to you tonight courtesy of Follies. So we're really happy to be here. We're going to do one or two scenes, and we're pretty casual about how we do this. We just kind of start kind of cold and see where it takes us.
Yeah.
You want anything, Nash?
No, that's perfect. I think that
Nice.
is right on.
So it's going to be fun.
Have you seen the size of that?
The size of that?
Yeah. Have you seen the size of it?
The size of the
The pipe, the pipe they're dragging down our street. It's huge. You can drive a car through that pipe.
I guess I could go look. You know, it is kind of amazing. Like sometimes I look at those big tractors or whatever they are, big machines and on wheels, and they're immense. They're
Mm-hmm.
they're they're not like human scaled.
No, there's like a tiny little human inside.
Yeah, like the human is
It's
like
not because it's not yeah, because it's such a big machine. It's not like it's meant to move mountains. You know, it's meant to move.
but why is it on our street?
I don't know. That's why I mean I was referring to the size of the pipe, but I mean like now that you mention it, I think everything is just it's like they're ready to get it all torn up.
Yeah, they're gonna tear up the street. Yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna park. I think they did send information around about this, right?
I know, but like what do you do when you get information about things in your mail? Like the first thing I do is I grab everything and I just toss it. Like it's all part of the garbage, right?
You
Like
don't read
part of
it.
the flyers, part of the like it's just whatever. Like
You don't read it.
well, I mean, unless I have to pay for something, I don't want to see it.
I let it stack up. I let it stack up, and then I go to the pile and I make the big pile for recycling. And then okay, I take my name, I rip it, I find the pages that have my name and address and street on in postal code and everything, you know, like and they have like
Sure, everything, like almost everything that's in your mailbox is gonna have that.
and and then rip I rip my name and everything off of that,
Why?
that I can recycle the page. But you have to be really, really careful
I'm
because
sorry, why do you rip off your name?
because for identity theft, avoidance. Did you did I never tell you about that time I was in Vancouver? I was visiting, well, I wasn't, I was at my dad's, and there was the people sitting, we were looking down from his balcony, and there was like the big dumpster in the back.
Right. That's where, yeah, the garbage goes. And?
And we'd been throwing out all his stuff because he had to move to a nursing home.
Right.
All kinds of stuff.
That's what it's garbage for, yeah.
And we'd thrown out one of these little books, his little journals. He didn't want it, and I maybe I should have kept his journal, but and there was a guy sitting on, and it was in the dumpster, and there was a guy in the dumpster sitting, kneeling on top of this pile of garbage, like it was a big pile. He was like, and he was kneeling on the top of the pile.
He was kneeling on the top of the pile.
And he had my dad's book, his little journal in his hands, and he was
Really?
He was leafing
Wow.
into it. Yeah. We'd taken out his name and anything.
Yeah. Sorry. Um. So, I mean, did he look like he was having fun? Like, did he look like he was enjoying the stories? I mean, your dad was like a pretty like epic kind of person, and I would imagine like his journal would have like such adventures, like and
Yeah.
like
I guess, but it wasn't something he wanted. He didn't publish it or anything. It was his, and somebody was reading it.
I'm sorry, like that man had such pizzazz, like that. Like, I mean, from I would have loved to have read some of his erotic stories. Like, I mean, it's just like he was such a like a
Well, I mean,
playboy, and was like.
as his daughter, I really don't. I don't
No,
really
I understand.
know
You
him like
probably don't. Yeah, but I'm curious. I am so curious. Like, for me, it would be okay for.
well, I threw them all away and they went in the dumpster, and that's maybe that's what that guy was.
I'm
Maybe.
sorry. Like, yeah. When were you? Did it happen recently?
So
Did it
yeah, it was
happen?
like 15 years ago.
Oh fuck. Okay, you should have
So
led with
ever
that.
since
I
then,
was thinking. God, I
I'm
was thinking
taking
like
my
there.
name out of the little pages
Oh,
of my water bill.
right now that I
I
remember, it's from Cooler. Yeah. Fuck. I would. Yeah. No, that would have been impossible. I was thinking like if it's down the street, like I would have just gone right
okay.
now and grabbed it. Right.
You go read his erotic
Well, I mean, the man was a legend. So,
legend.
well, I mean, you're his daughter, so it's not, you know,
I maybe did you ever wonder about my mother's erotic proclivities?
no.
Yeah, she didn't
That
actually
would
have.
be
She was
kind of inappropriate, I guess, for me
yeah,
to be,
but I mean, but see, that's what it is.
like a man sharing a thing with a man is okay, but then a woman sharing things with a man is I mean, I'd be embarrassed.
And it
I
still
would be
seems
very
so
embarrassed.
old. It seems very old-fashioned of you to be like he's some kind of Don Juan character.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I mean, I don't want to be putting you on the spot, but is she like becoming like suddenly she's or what about my erotic proclivity? Like
I I'm sorry. Yeah, I guess but it's from a guy. Like it's like a bros, the bros of, you have the biker bros, you have the Bitcoin bros, you have these kinds of like it's just like kind of like one of those bros.
maybe that's why it never worked for us.
Maybe.
I mean, yeah. I'm happy though. I think we have a perfect relationship,
Absolutely.
you know?
Yeah. Neighbors. We
And
tried, like
and I,
we tried, but I mean it didn't work out. So I mean,
yeah, and you're good. You're
and it's civil, like I mean we were both concerned about the fucking pipes and shit that they're building down
yeah,
there. Like,
yeah. We're both concerned and
yeah.
yeah. I
But I mean, if you were to write some kind of a fantasy with like, I
oh,
mean, I didn't know
you
like
know what
you
if I was
had any, like, I mean,
to
so
do anything about the pipes, it would be like people living in the pipes. Like ugh. That's in these days, it's so hard. People might want to live in those pipes.
yeah, that's why I didn't think we had a problem because I was kind of hoping I was gonna hear
I don't
about
want
an
to be
erotic fantasy,
I
but
don't
I mean,
want to
this
be
is like, yeah,
sensitive
okay.
about that kind of stuff.
I don't think you take after your dad for sure.
No. No. That is just like really I did not know that you were
A fan of your dad's?
no, I did not know that.
He's
I
kind
did
of
not.
famous. So.
Yeah, famous Playboy. Kind
Hmm. I mean,
Sure.
to be honest, this is the reason why I moved next door to you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What? That is kind of creepy.
I, I mean, he's gone now, so I mean, I'm still here. It's not creepy anymore. At one point, it was creepy, and it's not creepy anymore. Oh, we were past creepy.
Did you did you s- did you ever think of me as a person, or not, or always just related to him?
No, I mean, I think of you as a person. I mean, you are a person. I mean, what else would you be? It's just like, I mean, my agenda would have been to kind of get to know him a little bit through you and establish, some contact with him. And
Okay, he was kind of an asshole, right?
well, I mean, he was. I mean, but I mean, you're gonna
Yeah.
live the life of a bad boy. You're gonna live the life of a bad boy. So I mean,
Okay, so what you said, to be honest, and okay, to be honest, a person who likes somebody like that, that makes you kind of a jerk too, right? Even if you're not a like even if you're not going on leaving your family and cheating on your wife and writing
well,
about
I mean, that's not the
Golden
stuff I was
Mail,
like, no, but I mean, that's
putting it
not.
all on Substack.
It's not. Yeah, that's not the highlight of his life. I think it's. I mean, it is the things that he's done, but I mean, it's not. If you just watch that second half off, like what while he was married and well, all this stuff. I mean, like if you just wash that away, like experiences are in their own right, and very entertaining and very fun to I know kind of
If you
reminisce over. And
compartmentalize his life so that he didn't have a wife and
well, he
kid,
didn't write about probably any of that in his journals. Like, I mean, that's not the stuff that probably made his journals, right? So, like if you just read it for the face value of a journal, he
okay, you
was
know what he did before he passed? He apologized
too.
to me and my mom and my siblings. He wrote
Okay,
a letter and
okay,
he copied it and we all got a copy of it.
okay.
And so to me it didn't it's
It's a redemption. It was a redemption. Like you feel like
I
he was
felt
redeemed.
bad. I felt good about that.
Okay, good, good, good.
It also though it it made me feel like he wasn't so proud of his behavior and who he was. He was trying to be something different at the end.
Sure, sure.
So
People
I don't know
change,
what
right? Yeah.
you're. I mean, what did that make you think now? Like you've had some kind of a false god that you've been like admiring. He didn't even admire himself.
I mean, we are all mortals. I mean, what are you gonna do? Like, we make mistakes. We do things. Um, we pretend things. We try to change things or change things or whatever, right? Like what are you gonna do?
I'm not mad at him anymore, but I'm mad at you.
Well, I mean, it's entertainment. Like, I mean, that's why like, you can't blame me for watching a soap opera and being like, "Fuck yeah!" Like that. Like I'm into that shit. And
Like
I'm a fan, of
you're a
I don't
fan
know.
of this narrow little part of him.
Brad Pitt in some shitty fucking movie that he did like and play the bad guy in, or Leo DiCaprio who played the bad guy actually in Django. But like, I mean, I watch. I'm a big fan. I'm a huge fan. Like, I mean, would I move next door to somebody related to him? Maybe, maybe. I mean, depends. Maybe.
Why does he have the for sale sign on your house? Where are you moving? You're moving somewhere. Have you
Because
bought?
they're digging up the fucking street. That's why. Because I don't want to live in this place anymore because it's all gone to shit.
I'm gonna miss you, man.
think I'm gonna miss you too.
Fix the sewing machine.
You fixed the sewing machine.
Fixed it. Wasn't even that hard.
Holy shit.
It wasn't even that hard.
Really?
It was not even that hard.
So what was wrong with it?
I adjusted the tension on the top needle,
Uh-huh.
and I got the bobbin out, and I just put the bobbin in like 3 times, 3 different times.
You popped it out, popped it in, popped it in, popped it out, popped it in, popped it
Yeah.
out, and in just okay.
And then I used some cloth to try and see, and then I just made it. I just sewed a bunch of long seams, and at first it was a disaster. It was all, you know, it gets all like,
Yeah. Like how you when you first started and it's just like fresh, right? And you just does the weird shit, right?
and then it's okay now, I
Yeah.
think. As long as we don't change the thread or anything, I think it'll be okay.
Well, we can't change the thread. It's white thread. We can't change the thread.
I used blue thread.
You use the blue thread.
Yeah, because had a blue thread. I didn't have any white thread. That was handy. Still good.
I mean, if something's, I guess blue is better than white because most things are darker in clothing. Like unless you want to be like a marshmallow man walking around. Like, yeah.
Well, like I can hem your jeans now.
Yeah, the jeans it would work. Yeah. I mean, you can even you can even yeah. I mean, even like cream, blue on cream, it's okay. I mean, you can see the stitches, right? But like,
I'm kind of into it. Do you have something that I could sew? Because I'm kind of into it.
no, I don't have anything.
What about that shirt? Is that shirt
It's
too
full.
long?
It's full. There's no holes in it. There's
I could
nothing.
take it in. I could take it in.
There's nothing here. Like there's no holes. There's nothing to sew.
Yeah,
Like,
but I could take it in.
but I mean, what are you gonna like? Just you're gonna just
Make it a little tighter.
make it tighter.
Mhm.
Okay, I know what you're hinting at. I know what you're hinting at. I am not getting fat. I am not getting fat. You don't need to like make my shirts tighter for me to acknowledge how fat I am. I am healthy. I'm a very healthy size.
I could let them out too. Like I could take the seam out. And
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. So now you think like okay, so now you think like I need room, like you need me to you want to feel you want me to feel comfortable, so you have to open up the shirt now?
I mostly just kind of got all excited about using the sewing machine. And also, it did seem to me that it would be helpful if your shirts fit better.
Okay, I know I have to lose the weight. Okay, I know it is a health hazard. It's waiting, like I know the heart attack is imminent and it's gonna happen, but I mean, come on, like
I'm trying to help you.
I know you are.
I'm trying to help you.
I know you are. I know you are. I mean, but that doesn't. I'll start exercising and stop eating chips.
Are you mad? You're mad at me. You're
No,
mad
it's
at
okay.
me.
I'll start exercising,
You're upset.
and
This is not good. You're upset. All I'm trying to do is help you.
I know you are.
Then stop looking at me like that.
Well,
You're looking at me like that.
like okay. So what you want me to look at the ceiling while I'm talking to you? Like, is this appropriate? Like I can't even look at you anymore. Is that like the kind of?
Okay, here's how you could do it. See how I'm just having my coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to look at you like neutral.
Neutral. No, there was a smile.
And I
You
smile.
like there was
And
a
I
smile.
smile.
There was a
And
smile.
a smile.
There was
See,
a pleasant. There was pleasantness to that.
yeah. Yeah. See? Hey, you
So
have
it
a
wasn't
coffee?
neutral. It was pleasant. It was cheerful and pleasant.
You have a coffee?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Okay, try it. Okay, so I'm going to take your shirts out then and give you a little more room. Because obviously they don't fit you right. Yeah. It's how it is. You know, sometimes you get to a certain age and stage and you know, maybe I should just stop fighting it and just let you go down that path.
Path of what? Where am I going? What's the path I'm heading? What are you talking about?
Path of destruction, of self-destruction. You're on the path of self-destruction.
I am on the path of destruction.
Oh,
Holy fucking shit.
I don't want.
Holy shit.
I don't think. I think I'm just going to take your shirts out.
Holy shit. Why would you say I'm on path of destruction? Because you're reeling me down the path of destruction? Is that what you're doing? Is this why I'm on the path? Like, you know that I'm on the path of destruction? But I am not aware. That means must be like I'm on a fucking wheelchair and you just like are.
You and me, we're the same.
We're the same.
I'm on the same path.
You're on the same path. So you're dragging me down? Is that what is that what it now you're dragging me down the path? You're at the bottom of the pit, you're just like come.
I want you to help me out of the pit.
Oh, okay. So you want okay.
I'm trying.
Okay, so stop dragging me down so I can stay up there and help you. Like just don't.
I'm doing all these things to try and help.
I know you are.
Fix the sewing machine. I'm adjusting your clothes.
I know, but that's how you get when you get in the pit. Like you're just going around trying to be helpful.
They're
and
only tighter because I already sewed them.
I know.
I sewed them and I made them tighter, and that's why they're.
You already sewed my clothes tighter. This is why my clothes are getting tighter and tighter and tighter.
I was just trying to let you know.
So how is this helping you climb out of the? Because you think you're being helpful, right? Am I right? You think you're being helpful?
We're a team.
We're a team. But you've been sewing my clothes. You've been sewing my clothes.
Yeah, I have. I was using white thread, but I thought you were gonna start noticing because
I like this looks nice. Like I didn't realize this wasn't part of my clothing. Like this looks nice.
You like that?
I do. I mean, but it's been getting tighter. You gotta stop. Seriously, you gotta stop.
I think it's good if we shrink.
I mean, we're gonna shrink and shrivel no matter what. I mean, it's gonna happen, right? That's what happens.
Might as well, you know, embrace it.
Right. So you just need to relax and enjoy life a little bit and not worry so much about. I mean, I know like if I continue down this path, I mean, with the stress added, I mean, you know, like I'm probably gonna have a heart attack
There's
first.
just too many Twizzlers.
Too many Twizzlers.
Like
I know.
way too many Twizzlers. Like you ate a whole pack last night.
I know. But like.
Oh God, there they go.
They're so delicious. Like. And this one is sugar free.
Those are the worst.
Why are they bad? Hold on. Why are they bad? Sugar free Twizzlers. Like you think you
They're
could
gonna
eat
give
this,
you the they're gonna give you the shits.
but you can eat as many as. Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean you can just eat as many as you want, and I mean the worst is gonna happen. You're gonna get the shits. But you can eat as many as you want, and you won't gain like a pound. Isn't that something? And then even the stuff that you ate before, what's gonna happen is you're gonna get flushed. So it's like double up that diet. It's like you
What
eat.
am I doing here if I'm not helping you?
Well, I mean,
What am I doing that?
the reason I'm doing this is because my clothes have been getting tighter and tighter. Like, I mean, this is then, like, I mean, really, do you really think now that you're actually helping me? Maybe helping me be regular?
Giving you awareness.
Yeah, I'm more regular for sure. I mean, I don't have constipation anymore. I mean, it's fucking great. Especially when the clothes kind of squeezes tight, like it's not natural.
You want me to just do your jeans? Then?
No, I want you to figure out how the fuck we're gonna put another thread into that sewing machine. Like, there's got to be a way. Like, I don't think you did the food. Like, I think you said good enough and you just fuck it. Like, and then just.
I could probably figure it out.
You can?
Figured it out once.
Okay. Well, let's see what gets tight this time.
And that's our show. Thank you, Follies. Thank you, Xander. We are Brick and Mortar.
Thank you.
Everybody.